Hello, today we are going to expose our business plan pitch, and as you can see, our idea is the e-gaming restaurant.
Well, our project idea is to create a place like a sports bar, but instead of sports, we are going to make it an e-bar, and to focus our two industries, the esports industry and a restaurant industry.
Uh, Talking about the economic category, these are all the different permissions that we need to request to municipal capitals and different delegations to establish our restaurant and, of course, health measurements and accident prevention programs.
We plan our idea to combine these restaurant and video games and initiate our idea in Mexico because in Mexico is the industry leader of the video games in Latin America.
Well, we are going to divide our restaurant into zones. The restaurant and zone, and that is looked in the image, and also the gaming zone, and this is what is expected to put it in practice.
Here you can see a chart where uh, it's represented esports organization popularity as of 2020. As you can see, G2 is the leader in viewed hours in different tournaments, and you can see the impact esports have right now or 2 years ago in culture.
Our main mission is to expand the esports culture by being one of the first restaurants in Mexico that includes new features, just as having video game consoles and transmitting important matches.
Well, our vision in a near future is to increase the amount of customers the restaurant has, and also we hope to open another restaurant in another location in another different state, but also to a more far future, we expect to open a restaurant international.
From the very first moment, we're expecting at eGaming Restaurant to have security, dignity, effort, respect, and efficiency for both our customers and employees.
One of the strengths of our idea is that we will be one of the first places that includes like this combination of video games and restaurant. But one of weakness is like that we are like very specific in the aspect of video games, and there is not everyone plays video games, and we find like this we see opportunity in the weakness because we plan to like increase this culture, and our threat is like the same as our weakness that is very specific or idea.
Well, in terms of our competition in the industry, as we mentioned before, there's not so many places in Mexico like this, but also in America. So the competition in the industry is very limited and is very low.
On the second point of border forces, we can see the potential of new entrants into the industry. Of course, when you create a restaurant, you're entering the food market, and it's creating a restaurant is always a little bit risky because there are new competition almost every week or every month. And as a sports bar, you are not expecting a frequent market. People will visit the restaurant for a specific events or a specific occasion. So our level of competition in this section is very high.
In the third aspect, the power of suppliers, we check that in the food market there are a lot of options in suppliers for food. Like this is a very big market, and you will be able like to have different opportunities on bargaining with the providers of your product, and the level of competition is medium.
Well, in case of the power of customers, we take this advantage of making our business unique, and also people will know our service is distinct from other cities and sports restaurant. So this make our level of competition medium.
Talking about threat of substitutes, our level of competition is high because followed by the previous argument, there will not be a lot of substitutes at the beginning, but if the idea is a hit or people starts liking it, there will be new competition frequently.
In the part of the flow diagram, we need to analyze like every part of the process and analyze the time as from the moment the client arrives until he leaves, and that's it.
In terms of our product, it can be considered like a service, and also that makes our product intangible because it's a service. We want to consider three products to open our restaurant that includes food, drinks, and the most important, playtime.
I think this is one of the most important points for people outside, and what makes the difference between a restaurant and another. We're planning to make our dishes price a little bit low, so people can also spend their money on renting video game consoles to spend the time or to buy some drinks and just enjoy the game. We will keep the prices between 10 and 50 or $15 per dish and $7 per hour on the rent of a console.
We have in mind to use the social media like to expand the knowledge of our restaurant. And at the beginning, we plan to be like the managers of the page, but as soon as the idea grows, we will hire a community manager. And our plan is to find like a centric point in Mexico City to to be like to initiate the first restaurant.
Well, about the promotion, as my partner said before, we want to communicate information about the restaurant by using social media, internet, and also maybe in the future we will pay for a TV promotion or pay to a famous person like an influencer to talk about our restaurant, or also, and we consider the option to put an advertisement around the city.
Talking about the financing descriptions and what we're asking from you is that we want to prioritize a debt finance in which we want to ask for a loan of about $800,000 in the bank. We don't really consider selling auctions to the other investors because we want to maximize the business by ourselves. And if the product works or our service works, we are planning to sell a percentage of the company to other people by offering investors an opportunity of growing with our company. And this is our net income yearly. This is our projected income for the rest of the year. As you can see, the biggest point of income is on July because of vacations and different tournaments happening all over the world. As you can see, our annual profit is of $784,000, and we are planning to return your investment in 2 years by giving $400,000 per year. This is all from our part. I hope you enjoyed this project, this product, and that you are hoping to invest in it. Thank you.